Okay, hi there, Clive here, and today we're going to be testing all the various Plenny flavours over the week, and I'm going to let you know how they are. And today we are going with mango. We're going with a mango because not many other companies do a sort of citrusy, mango-y type flavour, so why not? So it's all very simple, using 300 ml of water. I'm not going to be using the shakes today because I'm at home. Normally if I was at work I might either pre-make it or just take the powder into work and make it at work. But we're going to be using the NutriBullet today, nice and easy. What I like about the packets as well, it's nice and easy to undo. It's like a little sort of plastic zip thing. Boom! There you go, nice and easy. And you can re-seal it. Not any kind of real discernible strong smell from that. Got the scoop. But those citrusy fruits like that tend to not to have a super strong smell. All smoothed off. That's 100 grams, 200 grams. And let's blitz this. Here comes the noise. As I said, the amount that you're making isn't that, doesn't seem to be that much. I mean, it's sort of fluffed up about that much because I've blitzed it, but it's probably about that much compared to some others which are up there, which is a lot to consume. So here we go. Oh, I get a bit more, yeah. Now I'm getting the mango. It's like I've released the mango smell. Again, nice and smooth. Smell of mango, it's just a subtle smell of mango. Again, the taste is very subtle. This is lovely. I worry about the strawberries and bananas tend to be, I mean I haven't tried the new Plenny ones, but can be quite sweet, sickly sweet sometimes. This mango is lovely. I like blitzing it because you get a bit of a sort of a froth at the top. It makes it more sort of foamy. But it's nice and smooth, and every time I take a gulp I get that smell of mango. I think I'm becoming a fan of mango. I think that's one of my favourite flavours so far. Anyway, we'll be doing another one tomorrow. We'll maybe look at the coffee one, but we'll see. Okay, hello, yes, I'm back again. Today we're trying the Plenny again. Remember, I'm trying it through the week. Today we're trying Plenny coffee, wake me up. Coffee, wake me up, although I'm not having it for breakfast. I'm going to have it for lunch. So I'm a big fan of coffee, so these shakes that are coffee flavoured I'm particularly interested in. I had the Huel one previously, the caffeine flavoured one. Basically it's their ordinary vanilla powder with instant coffee added. So I wasn't a brilliant fan of it. I thought I'd really like that one, but I didn't. So we'll see whether we like this one. A nice little zip, nice and fine looking. Yeah, you can just about smell the coffee in that one. Nice level scoop. 2. Let's mix this up. Wow. You can really smell the coffee there. It's almost got the sort of proper coffee smell, with a hint of chocolate. Yeah. Definitely smell the coffee in that one. In here, I mean, they haven't just like added instant coffee. I mean, it's just got in it. No, it's got coffee flavour and caffeine. So they've sort of added the caffeine. It's like crisps smell to it, but with coffee. Very strange. Anyway, let's see what the taste is like. Okay, definitely better than the Huel version. With all the Plennys, the flavours aren't overpowering. You know, they don't feel overly artificial. And this coffee one, I can feel it does. It smells like coffee, and it's sort of just, but the flavour's not overpoweringly coffee. It's more the smell, which obviously taste is smell and the tongue. But yeah, another winner. Quick note though, somebody on the YouTube comments said that when they make up the Plenny and leave it, it gets a bit oily. Now I haven't done that. Obviously you've seen me make it up. I've had it straight away and it's nice and smooth. So it'll be interesting to see if I make one up and then sort of leave it in the fridge for a few hours and then say, you know, make it in the morning and have it for lunch, see what the texture's like then, because I've noticed if I leave it for a little while, it does swell up a bit, which is good because that's what you want to do and fill you up. But it'd be interesting to see what the difference is if I've sort of left it in the fridge for a few hours, because sometimes I make it up in the morning and then take to work in one of my steel bottles and then have it at lunch. So it'd be interesting to see what the texture's like after a few hours. Anyway, smell wise and taste, another winner I'd say from Plenny. We'll have to try a different flavour tomorrow, so till then, see you. Okay, we're back! Yes, back. It's another day, another Plenny, and today we are going for strawberry. Boom! 1, 2. Oh, yeah, you get that with all the strawberry ones, you get that strawberry milkshake sort of Nesquik type smell. So slightly artificial strawberry. Yeah, strong strawberry smell there. Let's have a quick taste. Here we go. Yeah, basically that's strawberry milkshake. Very nice, very easy, and it makes you feel about 8 years old. If you're English and you've had Nesquik, the milkshake, think of that. It's got that kind of smell. Pleasant enough. They are quite oily, these. But yeah, strawberry, another winner, nothing wrong in that. Not too overpowering. Although it's strawberry, not too sickly sweet, which is important to me, of course. Yeah, another day. Tomorrow we'll try something else. Okay, we're back. It's another day. So it's another flavour in the world of Plenny, and today we're going for chocolate! Those that watch some of my other videos will know I'm not a massive fan of cold chocolate drinks, go figure. I love chocolate, but for some reason I've never been a massive fan of cold chocolate drinks, chocolate mousse or chocolate ice cream. So this one will be interesting. Let's have a smell. No, you can't really smell. You can't smell the chocolate in the powder. It tends to sort of be released by the water. But there we go. 1, 2. Yeah, whoa. Smell the chocolate straight away. Nice sort of milk chocolate smell. Just as you expect, you know, like a cocoa, as we used to say. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but the flavour is not overpowering. It's not too sickly sweet. You can definitely smell the chocolate now, but it doesn't taste super chocolatey. And that's alright actually. It's a subtle chocolate taste, so I quite like that. I don't think you'd want it, I can feel the sort of chocolate now at the back of my throat. I don't think you could sort of have loads and loads of it if it was sort of too chocolatey or too sickly sweet. But again, if anything, it's more the smell. This is sort of a subtle taste of chocolate, but it's the smell that sort of reinforces the sense that it's a chocolate flavour. What's not to like? That's my evening meal for tonight as well. Go figure. Anyway, tomorrow we'll check out another flavour. So let's go and check that one out now. Okay, hi there. It's another day and another Plenny, and today we're going to go with the banana flavour. Sometimes the banana flavours we can find are a bit sweet. If you're not a big fan of banana, I think they can be a bit sweet. But so far, the flavours that we've tasted this week, the flavouring's been quite subtle. It's not been too overpowering. So I'm sort of hopeful with the banana. that it's going to be good. And the other thing I thought I'd do is we would use, rather than use my NutriBullet, which I use when I'm at home, I thought what we'd do is we will use the provided cups from Plenny, which has a handy measurement at the side, so you can put 300 mils of water in here. I just want to see how it mixes. That's 300 mils of water. Right, smell test. Yeah, you can smell the banana there more than you can smell some of the other flavours over the week that I've tested. And then 2 scoops of that. 1. This is going to be the test really of how well it mixes, because it sort of just floats. I don't know if you can see when you first do it, it sort of just sort of floats on top there initially. But if you look here, as with many of these shakers, they come with this a piece like this that's got the holes in it that helps the shaking process. This is oh, I thought it was built in. This is the same. Put that in there. Put that on there. Right, make sure that is firmly down. It seems quite stiff. There's no real click there though, but it does feel down. But I'm going to keep my finger on the top anyway. It's a nice size. This is a nice size compared to some of the other ones. Compared to sort of the standard size. Here's the standard size type things, and the Huel one and the Jake one. But the Plenny one, it's a nice size to hold. It doesn't feel like, you know, really massive. It's sort of a reasonable size. Obviously for the active one, where you're going to have more, you need a bigger one, so that's more in line with the, in fact, if anything, it's slightly taller or more capacity than the standard shakers with the other meal replacement powders. Anyway, back to today. Say this is a good size, and what I also like, it's easy to shake, to kind of tip it that side and round because of its size. Right, here we go. Yeah, strong. Actually, you know, with banana it is quite a strong smell. So if you're not a big banana fan. But again, with all these, I think I'm always expecting the flavour to be much stronger and sweeter than it actually is. Because the banana and strawberry there, as flavours, you know, people use them as flavourings, they're very strong flavours, very distinct flavours. It's the smell, it's always the smell that seems to sort of set you up for the taste. But it's a nice, subtle, cool, banana-y taste. It's not a sort of sickly, super sweet banana taste again. So very good. Another one, another success. What I like about Plenny is the fact you have all this choice. Because if you're using the meal replacement shakes or meal replacement powders on a long time basis, you want a bit of variety in your life. I mean, it can be a bit hard work if you're doing the same old vanilla tasting shakes all the time, unless you sort of absolutely don't care. So it's nice to mix it up a bit and have a variety of flavours. So that's what I like about the Plenny. Again, it's smooth, it feels smooth. This shaker seems to have done the job. It's a bit foamy on the top, which is a good sign, I guess, that I've got a lot of air into it and mixed it up. There doesn't seem to be any residual bits or powdery bits at the bottom. Won't know for sure until I've drunk it all. And I like the size of this cup. It feels a nice size. Be interesting to see whether it fits into sort of the coffee cup holder in the car. I think that base might be too big for lots of cars, but generally it's a nice size to hold. The banana one tastes great and very subtle. Yeah, I'm liking that. I mean, it tastes slightly different from when I blitz it, because I think I blitz it, I sort of make it slightly more foamy because it's so blitzed. This feels a bit more smooth rather than fluffy, if that makes sense. But it doesn't feel powdery, so that's a good sign. Anyway, that's all the flavours really that we've gone through. What I haven't done is the active one, because basically it's just the vanilla one with some more ingredients in it. I might do that later and see how I really sort of test how I feel with some sort of fitness. Not that I do that much fitness, but put some exercise in. And then we've got the plain neutral one, which hopefully I'll be doing in the next couple of days, and I'll also try adding an espresso to it just to see if I can, if I don't like the plain, absolute plain taste, whether I can pep it up. But anyway, let's go and see how that one turns out. Okay there, hi, it's Clive again, and we're on the last flavour of Plenny. I've been trying Plenny all week. Well, actually, I say the last flavour, it's no flavour, it's the neutral, hence the sort of plain white packaging. So we're going to be trying this today. I think the idea is you could sort of maybe add your own flavours, or if you're the sort of person who doesn't like any flavour at all. No smell at all, no discernible smell, as might be expected. Okay, so there is a slight sort of oaty, biscuity smell. It's a very similar smell to the Soylent drink itself. I guess it's a sort of similar element, but there's that slightly, I guess it must be the oats. There is a slight sort of smell to it. That's plain. It's not disgusting. It's not horrible or anything. It's just plain. You could drink this straight like this. I'm not sure you probably want to be doing this every day. That'd be very dull. But you get that oaty, slight oaty smell. And it's very pleasant and fine. So if you find some of the flavours a bit overpowering, not that any of these flavours I found particularly overpowering, you don't particularly like any flavours, then this just feels like a very straightforward, unflavoured sort of, maybe like a protein drink of some sort. But it's very drinkable. I'm pleasantly surprised, to be honest. But a bit like the Soylent drink, although the Soylent has a sort of slight edge, they just make it slightly sweeter to drink. It's the same principle. There's no sort of major flavouring. You could always, I guess, throw an espresso in here, or if you've got any flavouring, I think I've got some sort of matcha or something like that, cacao or anything like that. But also just drink it as normal. So anyway, I'll summarise the whole week for you. That's been my week, trying out all the various Plenny flavours. There's a good variety of flavours, and I found them, none of them have been overpowering or too sickly. They haven't like really kind of laboured on the flavours. They're nice, subtle flavours, so you don't sort of get sick of them. I think sometimes when people are sort of adding flavours to stuff, they overcompensate and maybe put too much of the flavour in. These are nice subtles, and most of the flavour comes from the smell of it. So you don't find the taste too sickly, you know, when you're drinking 300 mils of the stuff. But so generally I've been really pleased, and if you are looking into getting into sort of meal replacement shakes and drinks and you want a bit of variety, then Plenny's a pretty good one to go, because they're good. I like their tastes, I like the flavours that they've got. So I hope you found that video useful. If you've not seen any of my videos, please subscribe, hit that notification button as well, so you know when my next videos are uploaded. Any comments, anything you'd like me to try, then put them down below. I try to respond as much as I can to all the comments. Thanks for watching once more, and look out for my next video coming soon. Thank you.